And we're live. At least I think we are. I mean, I've already done my audio and video check, so we'll get right into it. Kids, don't drink on YouTube if you're a minor. It's definitely against the law, so they tell me. But anybody that's not a minor, bottoms up. Cory Bresnan. Man, it was like you were an American overseas this weekend. You got your fucking ass beat.
No, I wouldn't call it that.
Did you win?
I'm not calling it. No.
Well, you got whooped then. Ask any real arm wrestler. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Family is everything. You still lost.
Whatever. All right. I'm just gonna punch you in the face. All right.
What?
I said Nunya's gonna punch you right in your face.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, man. Kind of gets the blood going there. That first shot in the mouth, you're like, oh, motherfucker, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. Well, fuck that guy. I didn't bring you on here to talk about that guy. I brought you on here to talk about that ass whooping you took.
All right. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What went wrong?
I got fat.
Which is weird, because the last time I pulled you, you were way fucking fatter.
I put on too much weight too quick. I ran out of steam. Out of the strap, I held on to him. I burned myself out, and he just had the endurance to take over from there. That's
so it was just an endurance problem.
Honestly, that's all I can see.
So how do you fix that? Like, you get to redo that. You think you can do better?
Did you really just change my name?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Wasn't it good enough as Tim Bresnan's son?
No, it wasn't. Clearly, I wouldn't have changed it if that was good enough. I mean, that was good, but this is better.
Whatever. All right. I'm never gonna get rid of that, am I?
No.
Anyway, if I could redo it, I'd come in a little lighter. Honestly, that's pretty much all I'd probably change. If I came in lighter, I would have had the endurance to at least think straight between rounds and make adjustments properly. But I couldn't. I was exerting so much and running myself so ragged. I just was trying to concentrate on breathing over everything. I think that alone right there, if I come in at 295 like I have been throughout the year, I think that match goes a whole nother direction. But I give it to him. He earned it. I definitely didn't go down easy, but he earned it.
Yeah, for a big dumb shit, the guy's not that bad on the table. Like, he moves, he's fucking strong.
So he's lucky he put his shoulder behind it every time I flopped his wrist over. It was going real quick. He was kind of dumb for it. I kept telling him the first time, I'm like, dude, just give this up, man. I'm like, that's gotta hurt. He's like, give what up? I'm like, your arm's like contorted this way, and I'm just yanking on it. Like
yeah, instead of yanking on it, trying to get that pin sideways, straight up over top of it, and try to touch his fingers to his elbow. Motherfucker will pull his elbow out of there, and instead of getting straps where he did better, he gets an elbow foul, possibly even a losing position.
I figured some of those slips were a little low, but I wasn't going to complain.
I don't like the whole, a low slip is not it's not a loss. You're allowed to slip right before the fucking pad.
Well, see, I don't know if you're still trying. Sure.
It doesn't matter if you're trying. The rules for an intentional slip to be called as a foul has to meet one of three criteria. One, you can turn your hand into a fist inside of your opponent's hand, making it impossible for them to hold on to. Two, open your hand completely before the slip, in which you get an intentional foul. And three, to slide your palm down their arm, making it impossible. So coming out underneath, as long as you're not just sliding straight down them, it's not a foul. And it doesn't matter where it is, it's just a slip. It becomes a foul when one of those three criteria is met, and then a foul in a losing position is a loss. Yeah. Outside of that, and I like all slips go to straps. I do. Like, fuck all this bullshit.
If I
want to see our wrestling.
If I could have had better endurance, I might have enjoyed the strap. But every time, by the time I got there, my arm's so blown up, I was like, He just had more in his tank for it, and I didn't. So that's it on there. There's
The
really
final score was
nothing more.
3-1.
I believe it's 3. Yeah, it's like
Because you went through them pretty easily in that first round, right?
yes. I was just going to try to get a deep hook in, and his arm just went straight down. And it looked like I tried to press him.
Yeah, it looked like you just like smashed pressed, like you went
I
all
swear,
Jerry on him.
I was just trying to get here. That's all.
I tried to get my
Just like
shoulder
that.
into a hook, and if I could just pin, like I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he's like, you went for a press. I'm like, I really wasn't, man. I swear. It works, but
I was wondering why you weren't jumping onto a press after that.
well, so I tried. He adjusted, and that's why I had that flop where he flopped, pinned me in the strap after the second round. I was trying to do that again, but he adjusted nicely, so I couldn't. And the same thing when we hooked, he was adjusting, so I couldn't quite get my hand completely like in there to actually get it, you know. So that's why I just completely went to top roll. He was, I think Mike West was giving him some hints in his corner.
Wow. Lincoln's actually pretty decent when it comes to being table savvy for a new guy. Like
I give it, man. He had a whole bunch in his corner. I had my girlfriend.
why don't you have somebody there with you, man?
I just drove down my old lady. That was it.
Should have called me. I would have went.
What the hell?
Nobody asked me.
I'm funding your fight for Nunya, and you couldn't come down to corner me?
You didn't ask. Look, what do you want me to do? Go down there and if I could just throw out things, information that you don't want to hear? Like, I would have definitely been reminding you that you're fat and losing the entire time between rounds.
You know, I probably needed to hear that.
It couldn't have made it any worse.
Exactly. It might have actually made me think a little better.
So,
I kept getting, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? I'm like, I'm feeling like I'm about to pass out and can't fucking breathe is what I'm fucking feeling.
should have went over, asked Austin to open your throat for you so you can get some more wind going.
No.
So did you get to take home a prize at least or what?
I got paid a little bit. It's okay.
And then you pulled the tournament.
Then I pulled the tournament just left-handed.
Just left-handed? How'd that go?
I won.
Who's all there?
There's a bunch of people I didn't know, and then
Who podiumed?
Rakers. Huh?
Who were the three final three, top three?
Rakers, Austin, and me.
Who won? You won first.
Yep.
And who got
Austin second. Brent Rakers third.
So Brent was a super heavyweight at this.
No, he pulled 2 classes because they weren't very big classes, but yeah.
Not bad.
No,
so how did it go between you and him left-handed?
I top rolled him very easy. I'm not trying to be rude about it, but it's surprisingly easy.
Well, that's kind of the wrong fucking channel to be like that.
Well, listen, I like him, and I did not expect that at all to happen.
I think Austin's a great dude. I love that guy. He's fucking hilarious. Guy's aces. But fuck that dumb prick, you know?
Well,
I make fun of all my buddies. If I'm not making fun of you, well, that's not necessarily. I make fun of everybody, whether I like you or not. There's just a lot more malicious intent if I don't like you.
It was funny. I'm up there, and I'm just telling people, you know, I'm like, my left shows up or it doesn't, you know? And I get up there, and I start going through people. I'm like, oh, hey, it's feeling pretty good. And then I get Brent Rakers, or Rockers, however you say it. And, you know, he slips out of me out of the strap. We get in the strap, and it just kind of went nice and easy. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good today, right? Then I get to Austin, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, like I'm expecting him to freaking nail me, like, you know, straight to the pad, and I just like, bam, top roll, pin. I'm like, all right, well, that was easy. I get him again in the finals, and I even slowed it down a little bit. I just kind of pronated and then dropped, and it went. I'm like, okay, that was easy. I'm like, why couldn't I do that right-handed?
Because he's stronger than you?
Apparently right-handed, but not left.
Stronger for longer, anyways.
Right-handed, not left, I guess.
See, now I got to talk to Austin and find out what's going on. Like, was he just not training his left hand? Because I know when he came here, he was definitely training his left hand.
Well, so he's got a match coming up with Robbie Topi in a couple weeks. He should definitely be training that thing, and it's like,
Was he
Oh,
overtraining his hand? Didn't take any time to rest and get ready, recovery, because he was putting all his eggs in the basket for Robbie? I'd like to know what's going on with that, because if his arm was in the same shape that it was when he was here, and you just went through him like fucking butter,
maybe my left arm's just that good.
I don't know. Derek could say otherwise.
So I keep coming up with this weird dilemma. Every time I train one arm, that one normally loses and the other one wins. Like
I've been having the same issue.
See, I went to Vegas training my left hand hard to pull you. And then, you pulled out. But so then I go in there, my left hand got destroyed and my right hand wins. And I wasn't training it that hard at all. I train my right hand hard for Austin. It loses and I go in and win left hand.
Man, I've been having the same fucking shit happening to me. When I pulled Austin, I was more worried about Austin than I was my right-handed match. So I was really focusing on one side. I lose my left, I win my right. Then I'm heading out to Alberta. I'm more concerned with my right-handed match with the dude from fucking Sweden. And my left one just shows up awesome. Can't get it done with my right. I went to Ribfest on the weekend. Rested my left hand to do well with it, and all of a sudden, so many fucking problems with that. And my right hand, fucking with no rest, beat the shit, fucking shows up listening like it's fucking ready to go. Like, what the fuck is going on? But that's enough talking to us fucking losers that can't figure out how to win. We got Alan Ford from Canada's Wipeout here, ladies and gentlemen. A guy that figured out how to win with his shitty arm that sucks fucking balls.
Yeah. Somehow,
how'd you do that, Alan?
I have no idea. Some days it's good and some days it's not. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but when it's good, it's still not.
Dude, it was pretty good that day.
It looked pretty good. I'll tell you that. I lost money on it. So
did you? You honestly bet against me. I believe it, but
yeah, I thought Chris was going to smoke you left-handed easily, like he did the first one.
No, he never beat me.
He put you B-side.
No, it wasn't him that put me B-side. It was what's a guy from Toronto?
Alex?
Yeah, Alex did.
Ah, well, you told me it was Chris that put you B-side.
Alex did, and earlier.
Even worse, you lost to Alex. How the fuck was I supposed to think you're going to beat Chris?
Fair enough. Yep.
I don't know who we're talking about.
Alex Keary is one of the table monkeys.
Okay.
And then Chris Doucette, he's one of the Kingston guys, trains with Mike Gould. His left arm is fucking legit. For a newer guy, well, I guess he's not really a newer guy anymore. He's been around 4 or 5 years now. But COVID kind of fucked everything up for who's a newer guy and who's not. Because guys that are around for a year or two when COVID hits, they've now been around for 4 and 5 years.
Yeah.
So they're not really newer guys, but they haven't got the tournament experience of a guy that's 4 or 5 years in. So it's weird, right?
Yeah, that is an odd scenario.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to stop doing any arm wrestling specific training. Seems when I do that, I lose.
I don't know. I would say you should just go take a bath with your fucking toaster. You just got whacked by Austin Jaggers, man.
Oh no.
Didn't you lose 3-1 too?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. Like, nope. I won my last left hand match. I don't know about you.
I thought he was just saying that he won the last tournament against Rockers. Or
yeah,
Rakers.
we're talking about his right. I was talking. My left was Austin. His right. Like, look, we're gonna spin this however we have to look good for me.
Okay.
Alan, I had a super match with Jaegers right-handed. I lost. Okay. I beat Brent Rakers and Austin left-handed in the tournament.
Huh.
Thank you. It makes no fucking sense.
Hey.
Just so we're all clear.
It's the pressure.
I guess.
I like calling him Austin Jaggers, but his last name is Jaggers.
I'll say it however the fuck I want.
Me too. I was just letting the fans in the chat know that we're saying it wrong. I do it intentionally because I fucking love Jager bombs.
Austin Jaggers. I'm going to start pronouncing both G's. Jaggers. How about that?
Pronounce what? What?
I'm going to pronounce both G's in his last name.
Okay.
Separately.
Okay.
So that's say that. How does it sound?
Can you do it without putting an E in between them?
Nope.
So now you're changing the spelling too. We're just doing whatever the fuck we want tonight. This is crazy. This might be the craziest thing that has ever happened on this show, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to know if it's rakers or rockers.
Rockers is how he said it.
Okay.
Well, if he says rockers, I mean, if
Unless
anybody
they're
should know
rakers.
how to say his name,
Should be.
it's probably him, right?
Yeah.
No, it's us. It's that we're.
I once tried to convince Todd Hutchins how to spell his name.
I said you did.
I'm like, listen, Todd, I get it's been your name your whole life, but it's not how it's spelled, okay?
Listen,
Marcus
you're like,
Thompson
you're
finally
retarded.
figured out how to YouTube. Look at that, guys. He became a beer drinker on the channel.
No, I'm pretty sure he was asking me how my father felt about my long hair earlier in this chat.
Marcus was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him.
Well, I mean, if he was asking you and you read it, why don't you fucking answer him? Don't be a dick to Marcus, man.
Listen, when my father's my age, his hair was like 5 times longer than this. So he actually likes it, but he can't grow the hair anymore. So, yeah. I'm just kind of bringing him back.
So now he's jealous.
So are you, I guess.
You know, no. I would like to get laser hair removal to get the rest of it gone.
No,
So
listen,
I can quit fucking shaving.
I need to see the comb over one time. Please fight Nunya with a comb over.
I don't think I can get a comb over grown that quick.
You can do it with your beard, can't you? Yeah, pretty much. Just tie it up on top there. There you go.
Does that work?
Just like that.
I'll
That
just
works.
staple it on there.
That's definitely a comb over.
No, oh my God. No, Roy, my father was not a hippie.
Tim wasn't a hippie?
No,
He's all about peace and love. He doesn't have a violent bone in his body.
no. Oh, yeah, no, he's the sweetest little teddy bear. Walk
Yeah,
right
man.
up
Like,
behind him.
it is impossible to get that man aggravated.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got the longest fuse on the planet.
Yeah, like, it's not like a simple little thing like parking a Prius in front of a diesel pump will fucking set him right off.
It would never.
He really is. He really is a big teddy bear. When I was in Vegas with him, I was by myself and he was by himself. We were walking around together, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, you want to go to the spa?" I'm like, what?
No, Alan, he
Jimmy,
asked you if you
wanna
wanted to
a
go spar.
No, he wanted to go to the spa.
No, he wanted to go spar. Your face is punchable.
Oh,
He
it's
just has an
hilarious.
accent from New England, you know?
So I went with them. It was fun.
Did you get pedicures?
No, we just went in, like sauna and hot tub shit.
Happy endings?
Oh yeah.
From each other or what?
No, it wasn't that kind of spa.
Because I mean, I wouldn't tell that story in public if I was you. Like Tim,
I'm pretty sure it was a
you
golden.
know that Tim
nugget or
actually
something
does
like
have a little bit of a short fuse. Like, I can't
Well,
wait
he
to tell
can't.
Tim what Alan said.
that. He'll be proud of it.
You know, Cory, had you won, I would have changed your dad's name on the show to Cory Bresnan's father.
If you had told me that, I would have gone an extra level and passed out just to win.
That would have been like epic level arm wrestling to win a match while passed out. You're sitting there in that fucking press, give it. All of a sudden, oh, we're out. And as you fall down, your arm just drags it over. Fuck it.
Wait a minute, Cory. You had another level that you didn't go to during a super match? No wonder why you
What
lost.
a bitch. No
I was
wonder we
this
named him
close.
Tim Bresnan's shitty son.
This close to passing out, or as it was.
For real? You gotta breathe, man.
I put on a lot of weight for this, okay? It did not
Oh,
work in my
okay.
favor. Endurance was less done. Just done.
What's your
Well-
weight at?
You know who else has terrible endurance? Alan Ford.
No.
You know why it doesn't matter? Because he wins so goddamn fast. It's not necessary. You don't need it if you're good.
So fast. I was so fast this weekend. It was insane.
Oh, that match
Like-
with Alex,
Yeah.
I videoed it.
Dude, did you watch it? Because I thought I broke his arm.
I can't watch it.
The way that guy.
The ref yells go, and then you're celebrating.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do slow-mo.
No, I put it in slow motion.
Oh.
Slow it down to 1/15. That's as good as my phone can do. Nope,
Was
still
that-
can't see it. Just
Was
a
that the
blur.
left arm? It's a left arm match?
No, that was the right.
Listen, that's how my left arm was doing this weekend. My right arm was not that fast.
Your fat ass can't move that fast.
Maybe not as fast as them, but
It's funny
Sure,
because you were
fast,
actually a fuck of a lot faster when you were like really fat.
yeah, I put on a considerable amount of muscle and it just dive bombed.
Cory, does this make you jealous at all watching like a champion hanging out with us?
Oh, I don't know what to do with these fucking things.
No.
Well, it's good. Alan Ford, the chat wants to know if you're ready to smash RVJ one more time.
Right now, I bet you I would have no problem with it.
Just for the reminiscence, so we can laugh at him one more time.
Yeah, let's
You
do
gotta
it.
you gotta wear both the belts while you do it though.
I can do that.
All right. All
Somehow.
right.
So, Cory, what's next for you?
Dieting.
Why are you gonna try to lose it? You just tried hard to put it on.
Because it failed him completely. Watch the
Yeah.
match,
Oh, yeah.
Alan.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
I mean, I knew better than to put. I was so focused on just getting bigger and stronger. I didn't do it right. So I'm
Well,
gonna
there's a
drop
big
that down.
difference between getting bigger and getting stronger.
Well, so I
Getting
definitely
bigger
got
is
a lot
fairly
stronger.
easy. Getting stronger takes a lot more.
So I definitely got a lot stronger, but I put on a lot of extra, not lean muscle.
Right. And now your body's got to take the time to figure out how to carry that properly
Exactly.
and use it.
So I'm going to drop back down to like 290, where I like being 285, 290. And then I'm going to slowly put lean muscle on and not have all this extra shit on me.
Wait, down to 290? What are you at right now?
I weighed in at 308 or something like that,
Yeah.
308 is such a good number. I love 308s.
Yeah.
which is actually lighter than I weighed in a few days before. I was like 315 before, like 5 days before.
Jeez.
Oh, the travel fucked you.
You got 100 pounds on me, buddy.
Yeah. Well, he's like a full grown man, Alan.
I guess so.
Plus, his dad's Tim Bresnan.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You really expect Tim Bresnan to have like a small son?
No, I guess not.
I think I'm the smallest of all his illegitimate kids.
Well, you'd definitely be the smallest.
Do you have any other brothers and sisters?
I have one half brother who's about 5'10", 185.
I'm 6 foot, fucking 250. Come on.
Wow.
I was Jesus Christ, Evan. Are you really 6 foot?
Ish.
So I don't remember you being 6 foot.
5'11" and 7/8.
Okay.
I'm 6 foot.
It was a long time ago that I saw you, so I mean I don't quite remember.
I don't remember you being fat.
I think you definitely.
Actually, that's all I
being-
remember. You had like a little buzz cut and these rosy red cheeks, and you were trying to grow a beard, but you could tell you were still a teenager, and you're just like some fat shit kid.
All I had was like chops. And they were really
Yeah, well,
skinny.
that's because you were trying to grow a beard, and all you could do is get a little bit of chops going.
Where was
It was
that?
rough. I was
Was
like,
that in
kid,
Alberta?
you actually let your kid walk around like that? Like, what the fuck? He's like, there's no point in talking to him. I just get angry.
Hey, where'd you see him, Evan?
Rhode Island.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, for some reason, I was thinking Alberta. I don't know why.
You pulled Josh Grant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled Josh Grant that day.
That was a really good super match.
It was a fucking grinder. That was for sure.
You outweighed him by at least 100 pounds.
I want to say, yeah, I was about, I want to say
You were like
90.
330, and he was probably like 220, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
But you were like a super fat, like.
I was fat as
when
fuck.
I say fat, I don't mean he was just like a big kid. I mean like fucking sloppy fat.
I had titties, I had a big gut, and I had fucking jelly rolls on muffin top for days.
Dude, when the ref said go and you'd blast into that press, the match would get stopped, and it'd take about 8 seconds for your cheeks to stop bouncing. Like,
Jesus.
it's just these rosy red fat cheeks. It was awesome. Awesome. Like sloppy fucking fat.
I guess it was awesome. I suppose.
You won that, right?
I did
No.
win that one. Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did. I won it 4-2. Yes, I did.
He's gonna tell you didn't win, and he's also gonna tell you how to spell your name.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's spelled
so
Tim Bresnan's shitty son.
For some reason, I cannot get rid of the nickname Tim Bresnan's son, and I don't even know who started it. But,
Doesn't matter. We upgraded it.
and now he's upgraded it apparently.
We'll get rid of that once you win a match.
I
Or
lose
Tim
one-
loses one. Either way. Whichever
I
comes
lose-
first.
I lose one match. I'm the shitty son now.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
I don't know, this
Look,
internet shit's
If
rough.
Tim loses a match, all of a sudden it's going to be like your name will change to Better Than Tim Bresnan, and his name will change to Cory Bresnan's shitty dad.
Oh, please. I will
Okay, Evan.
And then if we get Austin back in here, we'll change his name to Cory Bresnan's good dad.
That's just fucked up.
Right?
That's just fucked up.
So I did ask you what was next for you, but I don't know if I was listening.
I don't have a match set up yet, and I wanted to take a little bit of time off to kind of recoup right now. The next thing I'm going to is in Ohio, December 3rd. My father's got a match with Wayne Withers that day.
But you're going to Texas a month before that.
Wayne
I'm
Withers.
not going to Texas until your fight is 100% booked.
I'm fighting that dude.
Okay, if it's 100% booked in Texas, then I'm going. But I'm not.
I'm
going.
in.
You know, they tried to call me to pull. I believe it's the same kid they have you pulling now.
Tucker.
Yeah, they wanted me to pull Tucker, right? I'm like, okay. I'm like, I wouldn't mind a match with him. Like, why not, right? I'm like, you guys paying my travel, hotel, right? And they're like, oh no. I'm like, no. Like, I'm not driving down to fucking Texas for fucking nothing. And then they tried to tell me to bet in order to get my travel and hotel. And I'm like, yeah. I might not be great, but I think I'm good enough for my travel to be paid by now.
Dude, if you can get a bet with Tucker, right or left,
Okay.
that's enough to cover your fucking travel.
Yep. But you're already pulling them now, so it's like,
I mean, I'll step out of one of the arms. I don't care which.
well, I would have to see. I don't know. At this point, I kind of have a plan at this point to not.
I don't
pull.
give two fucks. I'm getting paid to fight Nanya. Like, I don't even care if I arm wrestle one of them there, man.
Oh,
We'll have to see.
All about the party.
Right now, I have an entire written out plan and whatnot for the next few months. So
There's your problem. You write out plans and you try to follow them. You're not enjoying the little things, like being there live to watch me punch this piece of shit in the face.
no. Listen, I'll still go just to watch that. Then I'll go home.
Alan,
yeah.
can you believe
why?
people think, actually, yeah, I get it.
You convinced yourself, did you?
Now, it just makes sense. But I mean, you know me personally, not online. You think I'm actually just going to sit there and let that guy talk about my wife without wanting to punch him in the fucking
Wait,
face?
Talk about your wife now.
Oh,
What
I
did
didn't know
miss?
that.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Listen, I've been watching a lot of these. I did not see that part.
Oh,
What
yes.
the fuck did he say?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So this is
No,
the
I
guy
don't
you're gonna
know
have a
that.
match with?
No, this is some rookie fucking amateur fucking weird guy that lights boats on fire.
I just started talking shit about your wife.
Yeah. Well, just
Yeah, he's
I had
he's
him on here to
basically
talk
asking
about
for
some
it.
beef that he had with like the 98% guys. And, you know, I like listening to drama. Then the guy runs his mouth so bad, it's like, I just can't help myself. Like, if you spit out 3,000 words a minute, I'm assuming you're on meth.
Oh, he's up to that fucking crack.
So I told him that.
Wow. Yeah.
And then, you know, I made fun of him a bit, interrupted his story every time it wasn't making sense. and made fun of it because it's what I do.
As you do, yeah.
That's who I am. And then at the end of the show, he just challenges me to a fist fight at this event.
Oh, outright. That's nice.
Okay, so I'm not fucking 20 years old anymore. No. I'm not who I used to be. Fighting is not as much fun as it used to be. It's a lot more fucking painful nowadays than it used to be.
Right.
Well, it's definitely gonna be fun fighting.
I'm also still a fucking man. And if you're gonna fucking pull this shit, like, I'll fight you. I'm not afraid to fight you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So that, you know, some people got behind this. They want to see this fight, and they're like throwing some decent numbers. Like, for fucking sure, I will fucking show up and fight this dude for sure.
So really, it's like it's a fight, not an arm wrestling match. You guys are.
He asked for Pride FC rules so that he can kick me in the face because I'm a jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh wow.
That's all I know is jiu-jitsu.
Now I want to go so bad.
To hear this guy.
Right.
I don't care.
He gave me a full psychological breakdown about how I'm just a jiu-jitsu guy and he's a street fighter with no formal training and he's going to punch the shit out of me. And that's why he wants pride rules so he can kick me in the face when I try to take him down and miss.
Oh,
man. He was trained in the hood on the streets.
Right. Getting jumped. That's how he says. That's how he learned how to fight, getting jumped.
Oh,
so I'm like, yeah, man, it's probably the fucking same thing.
His mouth's getting him in trouble.
Whatever, fucking. I already set him in. Like, you don't got to sell this. Like, I said yes. But then at the end of the other show, out of nowhere, now I was being quiet, being good, being haved, all that good stuff. He was arguing with the 98 guys, and just out of nowhere, he started talking about my fucking family. Like, I love my fucking family.
Yeah. I missed it. Oh, this might have been a part where I was going through the mountains and my shit kept freezing.
Probably, yeah. So either way.
What the fuck, man? Does he even? I don't get that.
If that would have been a conversation that happened in person, I wouldn't need to go to Texas. It would have happened. You know, like
right then and there.
Fuck that guy. I can't wait to smash this dude's fucking face. And in Texas, mutual combat's like perfectly legal. I'm allowed to just do whatever the fuck I want to him when he says yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is it for real? Did you already look it up?
Yeah.
I believe it. Cool.
Because I will straight up fly down there, watch you fight, and I'll get on the plane and fly home.
But
I want to
they
see
kept
that
throwing
too.
around some weird refs. Like they wanted Robert Kelly, who's this like 140-pound dude that lost an arm wrestling match to a girl. Like I don't know if we can have Robert Kelly reffing it.
If it's a fight, it's not an arm wrestling match.
Yeah, but they got to be able to stop it.
Oh yeah.
And all I know is I don't fucking like this guy, and I don't think Robert Kelly's going to be able to get it done.
Okay, well, who is this guy? Is he a big guy? Like, what kind of weight are we talking about?
Little bigger than you.
So he's got one nice vein on his shoulder. He's got flat traps and likes to try to flex them.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Nunya.
Oh, just the flat shoulder thing. I'm going to try to stab him with my pointy shoulder.
So he's got rounder shoulders, but they're still flat. Like, but
they're not pointy like mine, right?
He'll just flex in the camera. Like, look at this vein right here. Dude, you got one vein on your fucking shoulder.
Yeah, people flexing for the camera is just fucking stupid, man.
Oh wow, yeah. So dumb.
Alan Spaghetti arm forward, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not a spaghetti arm. So, hey, I wanted to hear this. So, Withers is pulling your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he? He's just going to crush him, is he not?
Who, Withers?
I don't think they're even close, are they?
Like, who's going to win?
Tim.
Oh, the way you worded that sounded like you said Withers was going to crush.
No.
I'm leaning a little bit with Alan that Wayne's a bad matchup.
As of right now, the way my father's training, as of right now, I would give no chance to Wayne Withers. However, my father is moving this month and will not have me to train with in the gym anymore. So that I'm his strict motivation to go to the gym. So without that, I don't know how his training is going to be for that match. That's my one worrying factor.
What kind of time frame are we talking about, though?
December 3rd is their match.
Okay. Yeah, he needs to be training.
I don't think Wayne Withers can beat my father as of today.
I would
In
put my money on
straps.
Tim for that.
If Tim's fucking fully rocking,
So the way my father feels as of right now, absolutely not. Like I said, however, without the motivation to go to the gym and moving to a whole new state where, you know, he's got to find work, he's got to find a gym, he's got to get back into a rhythm, he's got to get the whole farm set up. I don't know how well his training is going to go. And he has no arm wrestling team down there to train with yet. They'll probably find one, but who knows what their level is.
Right.
So that is my concern for this match now.
right?
Well,
but as
but
long as you're getting in on the table with a group, I don't think you need dudes to really go hard at you in practice for you to get good arm wrestling. Like basically, as long as you're getting the fundamentals down, you don't need your arm being ripped through by somebody stupid fucking strong to help you get better. That's actually bad for you.
But imagine if the only team near him is all like new guys that don't even make him use 10%.
Dude, he can
the
work
majority
them.
of your dad's strength gains are going to be coming from the gym and the
Exactly.
lifting that he does.
So it's like, at this point, it's like, I'm just worried for his motivation to go to the gym. Because I'm the one, I wake him up in the morning, we go to the gym, you know what I mean? Without that, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping he gets right on it, because I know what happens when he relaxes or underestimates somebody.
Wait,
A Derek Smith match happens.
if he moves to Tennessee, are his dogs going to be able to handle the heat?
Yeah, they should be fine.
It's fucking hot down there, man.
It's about the same temperatures up in Connecticut. It's just
Yeah, but all year.
No, it gets cold in the wintertime in Tennessee. Trust me.
Yeah, they've gotten snow 2 or 3 times.
It just doesn't snow as much. It still gets down to like 30s and 40s and whatnot, but it just doesn't snow as much.
30s
It's
and
not much
40s.
different.
Ooh, 30s
That's
and
still
40s.
t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
Man, so in the fall when it starts getting cold, you know, I start putting the hoodie on at work whenever it gets down to about 40.
Yeah.
But in the spring when it starts warming up, it's like 15 and I'm like working with no shirt on. Like, fuck this.
See, I used to be the guy, man. It'd be blizzard, like 10 degrees outside. I could be out there in boxers and not give a shit. Ever since I got the plate put in my arm, fuck no. That shit gets cold, my whole body hurts. I'm done.
Yeah, I gotta wear pants. My knees are all fucked.
So it's like now, it's like I hate the heat, but I can't be super cold. I hate it.
Fuck the heat. If
I don't
it's
like
cold out,
extreme
you
either.
can put on more layers. If it's hot out, you can only take so many layers off before it's illegal.
True.
Yeah, today I was moving into my new house, and we don't have AC in the house yet. And I'm trying to move my king mattress up these little tiny skinny stairs. It keeps getting wedged. It's humid. It's hot. I'm literally slipping on the stairs. I'm sweating so much. It's like as soon as I get hot, I start leaking.
Is that because of how fat you got?
Fuck you.
It's just leaking.
No, I'm like that, in good shape, fat, whatever.
Dude, I get it. That humidity
which one is it?
kills people.
Good
I lost
shape,
22
fat,
pounds on Friday sweating. Like, and I was standing still in the shade. It was just so fucking hot and humid with a jackhammer. 22 fucking pounds I was down. Ridiculous.
It was freaking hot here though. And humid.
The humidity is disgusting right now. Fucking
Yeah, well-
Yeah, well,
absolutely.
I mean, we're not that far apart. I'm sure it's all part of the same fucking heat
Yeah.
wave. So with our humidity, we were like 104 to 108 for the
Yeah,
last 4 or 5 days.
It's about the same here.
But
Yeah.
100% humidity. You walk outside and you can feel the air sticking to you. It's just gross.
You can literally get rehydrated by walking outside.
No, I literally get dehydrated as soon as I walk outside. Immediately, all of my hydration becomes into my shirt.
You always struggle with that though. You sweat like a motherfucker and lose it all quick.
Yeah. I'm a sweaty motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
I look at the missus at night and say, hey, it's time. And she's like, you've got 3 minutes or less because I don't want you sweating all over me again.
You ever like try to aim sweat droplets on her face?
Oh, right into her mouth. But I'm a disgusting person.
See how long it takes for my girl to hit me.
Now, then you sit there and you start feeling bad for them. Like, fuck. Could you imagine looking up at their view with this stupid looking face, making all sorts of weirder looking faces, sweating all over her, just being fat on top of her, can't breathe. Drunk as shit, so I smell terrible. And there's no way any of this is fun for her. I just don't buy it. But she does it for me anyways, so I love her.
No,
it really makes me upset that none of you would talk shit about her. I'm gonna fuck that guy up. I want Cobra as the referee.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Marcus said Cobra should be the referee. I think that's the way to go.
That's a good choice.
I'm just gonna come down in a suit and I'm just gonna sit there in the front row, okay?
Collect your money.
Yep. And if you make me have to hand him $5,000 fucking dollars, I swear to God. Because I did say I'd put 5 G's up.
Yeah, well, he didn't say he accepted yet, but
very true.
I hope he does.
He switched that conversation up into the chat really quick when I said $5,000.
Maybe he's not as confident as he says he is.
Maybe he doesn't have that kind of money.
Dude, the whole fucking problem with the 98 was he was getting a ride to an event, and then he got fucked over on a ride because the 98 guy said, don't give this guy a ride.
Oh, Jesus.
And he couldn't afford gas money to drive himself down there because his 5.7 brand new fucking Hemi Charger is fucking too hard on gas. Like, if you're walking around with a $40,000 brand new car here, like, you can't afford gas to drive it, maybe you shouldn't have bought that kind of car.
Right.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't know. Or maybe you're just a fucking meth head that is also one of those a pathological liar. The fun thing is, you ask a pathological liar if they are a pathological liar, they have to say no.
Yep.
Because of the whole pathological liar thing. You know? And then they get mad at you for bringing that up. That's exactly what one of those liars would say.
It's true.
Sound logic. On beautiful bad company.
The thing is, if they're not, and they're actually an honest person, and you ask them, what are they going to say? Also, no. There's nobody in the world that could possibly say yes. So I love this question. Because I've already got the logic sounded out to fuck them over for their answer.
You with putting all that thought into stuff. Jeez.
This isn't the worst retard I've ever dealt with.
No, I guess it wouldn't be.
I don't quite know why he's stuck on that one show where I was eating my potatoes off camera. He brings that shit up all the time. Like, I was trying to be nice. I was eating, all right, so I had potatoes and the gravy, and it got a little soupy. So I didn't want to like get in my beard on camera. So I was just going like this. I was just eating off camera.
Yeah.
And he keeps bringing that shit up. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
What's to bring up?
That's what I'm saying. He just keeps bringing it up.
Well, maybe because I thought it was funny to give you a hard time about it when it was happening.
Oh, he's trying to be just like you, Evan.
He's trying to be like everybody. You know?
So he's trying to make a name for himself in the worst possible fucking way. So at least
he's not doing a terrible job of that, because enough people know his name now because of his nonsense.
What I'm gonna say is, like, if you're gonna sit there and just belittle, fucking argue with people and that, at least you're funny. He's just dumb. Like, he starts talking, and we're like, what the fuck are you even saying? Like, it's just like, dude, he's gonna burn out very quickly.
If he wanted to make some good money, he should show up at an event and, like, you know, those kissing booths, except
a punching
a
booth.
face punching booth, where you just
Yeah.
stick your face there and everybody gets to pay $20 for punching him in the face once.
It sounds like that's what he's creating for himself.
Sounds like exactly what it is.
He could make like a few $100s for easy. Like,
For easy.
I'd probably pay like 3 or 4 times just to do it.
at $20 a pop, I mean, I don't actually want to pay money to break my hand. So it would be, I would go to the bank and pull out whatever that ATM would allow me to. And it would just be open hand bitch slaps as hard as I can, but like not across the face. Like I'll turn to the side so it's coming directly in to the face, over and over and over, because it'd just be so funny.
And you can
Fuck
slap
that guy.
hard.
I would actually pay some of those $20
$20 is
to get Ian Carnegie to take those slaps,
oh shit.
because that gorilla slaps like a motherfucker. He also doesn't like breaking his hands. So bouncing with him, when somebody would step over the line, he'd look at me, he holds his hand out and shakes it like this, and then just knocks the fuck out of people. Cuffs them upside the head, like, you know, grandpa used to do when you were being a dick. Except now these guys are laying there twitching and shit. I would rather get punched by Ian than slapped, for sure.
My favorite knockout in the bouncing was a backhand slap. So that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Backhand.
I was literally it was just some little fat punk, and like we were kicking his buddy out, and like I can't even remember what he said, and I just turned around and backhanded him, and he just dropped stiff.
Must have hit him right in the sweet spot.
So I was like, I'm looking down, like, oh shit, all right. My father's like, did you just fucking backhand him? I'm like, yeah. I did. All right.
You fucking earned it, man.
Yep.
I think the funniest thing I've ever seen while bouncing. So we had this one dude that needed to get thrown out. He's being an idiot, right? So I come over, I take my place behind him, put my hand on his shoulder and let him know it's time for you to leave. I'm not asking. Start walking. Now I always stand behind them because I don't want them swinging at me. I bounce so I could have a little bit of extra money to buy diapers and shit for the kids, not to get out there and get into fist fights. Right. So I'm not looking to get into a fight. I'm just doing my job. So I stay behind them. So if they try to turn one way, I grab that arm and I got them by the shoulder. If they try to turn the other, they can't. I've got it blocked. Yeah. But if they try, you know, I immediately start yelling, stop resisting, and fuck them up.
Stop resisting.
Yeah.
You sound like
it's okay if you say stop resisting.
You sound like any cop in the United States right now.
No. I'm not that bad. So, well, I've got one sweet little move that I like to use where I chicken wing the one arm and I lock onto my bicep as if I'm choking them. But instead of choking them, so my elbow's like locked onto their shoulder blade, and I'll reach around, grab their chin and crank their chin one way while cranking the shoulder back the other way. And they're like all sorts of cock fucks and like they can't move.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. If they start struggling from there, you pinch your elbows together and it stretches them real nice. And they just stop. Like it fucking hurts. And I loosen off a little bit and say, now, if you start walking, I'll be nice. They always start walking. Yeah. So I loosen right off. I don't let go. Once I've had to grab on, I'm not letting go until you're outside.
Yeah.
But I loosen right off so we're comfortable and you can walk. Like, look, man, I don't like this shit either, but it's time for you to go. You shouldn't try to turn on me. You know, have a good night. At least you're allowed back next weekend. It didn't get out of hand. Cool. This guy was not happy. And when he realized that he's leaving and he's not talking himself back into this, he tries to fucking turn again. So it's the only time I've ever had to like pinch elbows twice. But now the door's right there. My hands are full. How am I going to open the door? His face. His face is the only thing I can reach the door with. So he goes face first, out the door. I let go, give him a boot in the air. So he goes flying. Have a good night, man. And I walk back in. He comes back up to the door and he's just angry and he's like punching the fucking door, but he can't break the glass on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He starts freaking out, yelling. He wants that bouncer outside right now. I'm like, looking at the head bouncer, I'm like, well, no, not worth it, man. I'm like, okay. But he keeps going. He keeps going. Now the head bouncer, Alan, do you remember Dave?
Dave.
Yanta.
It's just a little guy, right?
Yeah, my wrestling coach.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this guy is an Olympic wrestler. He's 5'4" and 130 pounds, though.
Yeah.
He's also 60 years old.
Okay.
And he's like, you know what, Evan? This guy's pissing me off. You watch the door. I'm going outside to talk to him. I'm like, as much as this isn't fair, like, why don't I get to do this? It's really fucking funny to watch Dave go, right?
Yeah.
So he goes outside and he starts pokey chesting this. This dude's like 240 pounds.
Yeah.
And Dave's like looking at him, poking him in the chest, telling him how he needs to back the fuck up. And the guy keeps threatening him, like, I don't want you, I want that guy. And he's like, yeah, well, that guy's inside and I'm right here in your face. What are you going to do about it? And he keeps threatening him. He's like, okay, do it. Oh, man, I'll knock you the fuck out. Don't touch me. He's like, go ahead. I'm not stopping until you do what you said you're going to do. He walked him across the parking lot, across the road, into the pizza parking lot, poking him. And he wouldn't do shit about it. It was hilarious. Either that or the time that 280-pound juice monkey tried to grab onto Dave. That was fucking funny, too. You watch this juggernaut of a dude get like 5 points thrown across a fucking bar. And then Dave looks at him, he's like, I told you not to do that. You might want to listen, because if you come at me again, I'll do this all night, and all your friends are really going to think you look like an idiot. But he tried 4 fucking times. And every single time that the guy just got thrown.
That's my father's favorite thing is poking people. Like, don't touch me. Like, I'm touching you. And I literally say it just like that. I'm touching you. And the whole way out the fucking door. And it's like, I'm looking at it, it's like, Pop, it's got to be the most immature, funny thing I've ever fucking seen in my damn life. So
like, what are you going to do about it?
Exactly. They always say it in a little kid voice and everything. It's fucking funny as shit.
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
Because it's funny when someone says, don't touch me.
Let's say the one time he made Bruce Lee sounds on a guy that like tried to do a karate stance on him. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. I'm not even going to try to recreate it. Just next time you talk to him, have him make the sound. A high pitch. I can't.
That'd be funny.
I don't understand why people give bouncers such a hard time.
Because they're there. They're there and they look tough.
Well, I mean, sometimes bouncers are dickheads. You know, they're there to get into trouble. That's why they're there. Most of the time, they're there to do their fucking job, and that's it.
I'm saying, when I bounce, it's like, dude, I don't want to be here. Why do you have to make me fucking do this?
Right. Like I want to get paid for not working.
So I'd much rather be drinking right now, but I'm fucking here watching your drunk ass. Like, why the fuck y'all make me do this?
But every now and then you run into one of those dickhead bouncers that is there because they want to fight.
Yeah, I have a few of them on the team.
I ran into one of those dudes once in Kingston. You know what? That's actually a great story for the channel that I never tell these stories on.
Are you ever going to start actually using that channel?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Every time I start one of these, and I'm like, oh, fuck. No, I'm saving that one. That's a good one. I'm drunk when I do it, and I never remember it. And then nobody ever messaged me like, hey, you got to tell that story. Because then I would remember, oh, fuck, I do have to tell that story.
Isn't that Ron the Don's job?
Supposed to be.
The best
Eric, and like, there's so many people that I've tried to like, hey, man, all you got to do is text me tomorrow and say, hey, tell that story. Like, oh, yeah. Nope, nobody does it.
Wait, what channel are you talking about? What other channel?
On the membership only part.
Like OnlyFans?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So it's only stories.
Okay.
Right, Alan. No, on YouTube, the membership section, where there's videos that you can only see if you're a member.
Gotcha.
You know, it's a perk of being a member. You get to listen to these dumbass stories.
Cool. Yeah, you should. You got a lot of them, so that would be good for you, for them, or for everyone.
They're funny. They're funny.
Hey, so how you feeling after that tournament? You get banged up or what?
My thumb is fucked.
Your thumb? I had an issue with my thumb too. What's wrong with your thumb? What happened?
Dislocated in that match against Sam.
Oh, really? Trying to
So-
slip or what?
Did you not notice I was being real nice with everybody all the time? Like I wasn't being a super big dick like I normally am,
I didn't get to watch a lot of your matches close up because I was either pulling at the same time
or trying to avoid watching me.
No, I wasn't trying to avoid
I get it. I mean, I wouldn't watch me either. I'm an asshole.
or getting ready for a match. You know, like I don't know.
So as we got the strap tightened, I do my normal shit where I'd start raising my hand so that I get the better leverage and stuff as the strap goes on.
Yeah.
And then as I went to like cinch down on it, my thumb just popped out. Like, what in the fuck? And I grab him and I like gave a yank on his arm. And I know that's rude because you don't yank on people in straps, but I wasn't like holding on to him yanking. I was just like trying to put that pressure on my thumb and pop it back in. And it went back in. I'm like, fuck. And now I can't turn my hand over anymore. I can't crank that pressure through my thumb.
Oh no.
So that sucked. So
Yeah.
it's currently swollen as shit. I mean, it works again, but
That's on your right hand?
no, my left hand.
Left.
It works. I can use it. It just fucking hurts and it's all swollen and shit.
Have you ever tried just not doing that?
Yeah.
Arm
Try
wrestling?
not doing that.
No, dislocating your thumb.
Well, I've tried to not do it every time. It's only ever happened twice. Once was against Christian Gilbert, and then once on the weekend.
It's gonna happen more and more often now if you just if
Maybe,
you actually dislocate
maybe.
it.
Whatever. It really pissed me off when Christian Gilbert did it. I was like super fucking rookie. How long's Gilbert been arm wrestling for? Like 20 fucking years?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Where-
this guy beats
yeah.
me with his King's move. But again, my thumb pops out. So I just like let go of my arm and let him have the win. Now I'm an amateur rookie. Like this is my second or third event. Like I don't even know the rules here really. And the guy turns around while tied to me and he tries to run into the crowd freaking out, celebrating.
Oh yeah.
Like, what a fucking dick. Now, I didn't know how rude it was to do that while you're still strapped up to somebody. But I know how pissed off it made me when he did it. And I just wanted to punch the fuck out of him. So
Yeah.
I reached onto the strap and I just yanked him right back. So he was trying to run away and I pulled him right over the fucking table. I had my hand cocked back. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm not allowed to do that. This is arm wrestling. You're not allowed to punch people. I know that. And then I realized that both refs are well over 300 pounds. I'm like, fuck. This might not go so well. So I didn't hit him. And then I'm kind of like looking around at the refs to see what they're thinking. And it's Tony Brooks and Mike Gould, and both of them are just sitting there laughing. Fucking Mike.
Where is Christian Gilbert? Has he pulled at all?
Yeah, he got fucking like 5th place at the last provincials.
What? The provincials that was at?
Quebec.
Oh, okay. Go back.
Yeah, he sucks.
Huh, that's too bad.
Anybody with a decent hand beats his bullshit King's move.
Well, I always beat him, so.
I know, because he sucks. Yo, Evan, ask Corey about the venue. Where was your match? Was it in Kentucky?
Yes, it was in Kentucky.
Okay, because it's KY Arm Wrestling asking.
It was like actually the venue was probably the best venue I've ever been to. Whole ass rented out the whole theater. So we had the super matches had the whole backstage, you know, with like where like the actors whatnot would do like the makeup, got the couches, got the fridges back there. It was awesome.
Green room. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, whatever that's called. Saying it was an awesome event, stage lighting, freaking fog machine. It was freaking awesome.
Cool.
You know, theater seatings and shit. Awesome venue. I do hope he has more there. Just the only problem is that if he gets his events bigger, he's gonna run out of space really quick.
Why? It's a theater. Is it not that big?
So it's big. It's just like I can see if you have like I don't know how many entries there were, but I was probably like I'd say like 40% full. And I don't know if he keeps getting bigger and bigger, it's just gonna fill up very, very quickly.
Like how many people were in a class?
I don't know
Roughly.
how many entries. I would guess average like 8 to 10.
Okay,
the
well that's
smaller
not
classes.
huge. So you're talking like 150 entries, 125.
Yeah, probably something like that. Then a lot of spectators and whatnot. There's a 400 person capacity. So
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
We
that's
had a
big
lot of
enough.
Oh, it just seemed like while I was there, it was filling up pretty quick. And I think if it keeps getting bigger and bigger, space is gonna be the only problem.
Cool. I
Well,
like
then
when
you
it's
start kicking
nice
out
venue.
amateurs.
Yes.
Just have
You
super matches or
don't
something.
you don't have amateurs, semi-pro, novice, all in the same thing.
Yeah, you can't have 16 classes, so none you can feel fucking accepted.
I still don't understand why some of these people run novice, amateur, and semi-pro. To me, that sounds like the same exact fucking thing.
Yeah. What is that?
So
Novice,
basically,
amateur,
novice is
semi-pro.
under a year. Amateur is you still suck. Semi-pro is you're too good to be with the amateurs, but you'll get fucking dusted in an open class.
Yeah, but who makes the call on that? The people themselves?
So
Because
no event has all of these divisions. They have like
No,
a novice and open, or an
No,
amateur and pro, or like maybe they'll have a semi-pro and pro kind of thing. Just it's.
I have seen at least in like from Pennsylvania up through New England, quite a few with all of them.
wow.
Quite a few.
Jesus.
So if I go there the first time, I can go novice then, or
They don't know you, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they've watched Wipeout.
they fucking better know me.
Dude, everybody watches Canada's Wipeout.
Yeah.
They definitely know you.
Not even Wipeout, Canada's Wipeout.
That's like this tournament we were just at, like the was it novice? Was that what they called it? Novice?
Yeah, that was a novice class.
It was fucking stacked. Like there was a lot of good.
There was
players
30
on there.
fucking people
Wow.
in the novice super heavyweight.
Yeah, it's
Now
it was
that's
crazy.
198 plus, but
Yeah.
30 fucking people.
Well, so I've noticed like in novice semi-pros one up, they run the classes a bit bigger. But still, I don't like when I started RMS, you had novice, pro,
Or amateur.
or amateur and pro. The novice and amateur are like the same fucking thing. And now they got novice, amateur, semi-pros. And it's like, just do what everyone else fucking did. Like, get your ass kicked for a little bit here. So
If you had
pro.
an event that you got 1,000 fucking people at, you got tables set up in different rooms. Okay, you can run your novice, your amateur, your semi-pro, your pro,
Right.
all in one day, and at least the pros can sit and watch each other arm wrestle and not have to fucking sit there for 18 fucking hours.
No kidding.
Now, I love arm wrestling. Don't get me wrong, but I can't watch 8 hours of novice arm wrestling unless it's one of my guys in it, kind of thing, right?
Well, then
and
try to compete after all that because the pros are at the end, and you're like,
like how fucking
exhausted.
drunk am I by the end of this?
Yeah.
To be honest,
Jesus Christ, you see what I look like at the end of an 8-hour fucking live.
Yeah.
To be honest, I really hate watching amateurs compete anyway.
Yeah, I'm always afraid to see
not because
arm
I don't want to
breaks.
see them just injuries and
They just get into such terrible positions and they don't have anybody yelling at them, protecting them. Like sometimes it's pretty tough to watch. None of our guys got into really bad spots this weekend, so I was happy with that.
Yeah.
And everybody on the team except for me and Mike did really well.
What? Who else was there other than me?
All of our amateurs.
Oh yeah, I guess they did well.
Like,
yeah, everybody did pretty good.
Gary, Chris, Steve, fucking Jess, Dylan.
Yeah, true. Jess
I
got
forgot
a win
about the
there.
French guy because nobody likes him. But and Chris, that's not even his real name. What's his real name?
What's
bodybuilder dude, Chris.
Fuck. You keep fucking me when you call him Chris.
It's Lucas.
Lucas, that's it. Yep. Yeah, it was good. It was a good tournament.
Yeah, everybody did good except for me and Mike. Mike's in the chat. He just said it's true.
Yeah, Mike was really down on himself, man. He thought that he was gonna do really well.
Oh, he fucked his elbow. Like I was filming it, and I'm only like 4 feet away from the table filming. And that first stop, he buried his shoulder, and when the guy surges, I hear it go. Oh fuck! Like, please tell me I didn't just hear what I think I heard. Yeah,
that guy's so prone to injuries, man. I don't know. He gets hurt all the time. on himself, and he thought that.
He thinks he fractured his elbow.
Oh, jeez. He was in pain, and he kept pulling too.
Well, that's because he's an idiot. Dude,
Yeah.
that's got to be one of the toughest motherfuckers I've ever met in arm wrestling, though. Like, I know Chris Gobby's a shithead.
Yeah.
But his left arm in a hook was fucking strong.
Yeah.
So when Mike got in there, like, he went shoulder to shoulder on Chris, and he won the match, but it got called on an elbow foul to stop, and his fucking guts blew out of this fucking 11-inch hernia that he had. Right? I watched him turn around from the table, stuff his fucking guts back inside, and come back to the table, finish the match, get the win, and now it's all hanging out, just a giant sack of fucking meat.
Yeah.
It was hanging out of his fucking shirt.
Yeah.
He walks over to the score table and says, I won, but I'm withdrawing from the tournament. Goes to the bathroom, puts his insides from the outside back inside, then comes, sits down, and has a beer with us.
Yeah, I was talking to him about that. I'm like, look, the reason why you hurt yourself so much, I swear to God, he runs at a different level. You know that like mother flipping the car when to save their child kind of stuff. He's at a different level all the time, so he pushes his body past what it should be all the time.
Like, he grabs a fucking dumbbell and all of a sudden he gets that fucking gotta save my baby adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Not full out, but it's there for sure. It's just a different level.
Man, he fucks himself up though a lot.
Yeah. Mr. Cobra Rhodes, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Cobra, did you know that this is Alan Ford from Canada's Wipeout?
Mr. Married Man himself.
Yeah, I got married.
Congratulations, brother.
1 month now, yeah.
Damn it.
But-
Does it hurt? She
I made
whooping
that
you yet?
mistake once.
No, it was good. It was really good. I can't wait to share the pictures. There's 6 weeks to get the friggin' pictures.
Damn it. What
Alan.
up, little Brez? What up, little Brez?
Look at this,
What's up,
Cobra.
buddy?
Don't talk to Tim. Doesn't have these, or not Tim. Sorry, Corey doesn't have these.
What's that, your chastity belt?
Yeah, 2 of them. It takes
Nice.
2 to slow me down.
Yeah. I know Evan, when I sent his chastity belt, he got it guarded on both hands. You know, the front and back. You know? It's just how it is, brother.
Yeah,
It's just how it is.
I
Hey,
understand.
you know I'm a big fan of Pulp Fiction. Once we take the ball out of his mouth, it's open season.
Oh man, we ain't dealing with no gimps tonight. Now, before Cobra gets fucking carried away with this
Oh,
shit, I can't believe I forgot to give a shout out to Mrs. Alan the Hitman Ford.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Is she-
He
Why,
was
is she
kicking
on?
some ass there too.
Yeah, she was doing good. She had some really good matches for sure.
Crazy hard matches for
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't fucking train.
Exactly. Yeah,
I can't believe I never gave the shout out to her. Like, I completely forgot she was there.
Yeah.
Now, in my defense, I drink a lot. But yeah, Allison was in some great matches. I've got some of them on my phone.
Oh, good. I have some too. I have to do some videos. I haven't done videos in forever, so I got a bunch of footage to put up.
I was planning on doing like editing Monday and Tuesday during the day, but instead I just like drank with the kids.
With the kids, yeah.
Well, I'm teaching them how to drink.
Well, that's good.
Oh, Dad, how do I be a YouTuber like you? I'm like, well, if I can learn to get really drunk.
Is that all it takes?
Clearly. Is it not working?
I guess it is.
So now the 8-year-old's kind of behind the ball on this. He can't keep up.
Can't hold
But that's
his
why
liquor.
we don't let him drink on YouTube, right? There's laws.
Yeah.
Yeah. His older brother's a lot better. He's 10.
He can handle his liquor.
Not bad,
Okay,
not
no.
bad. He doesn't like the beer, but yeah, the liquor he's in. Now the 11-year-old, holy shit. I got to
Yeah,
tell
like
that
the
kid to
bottle.
slow down on the Jaeger bombs because that fucker, he might outdrink me.
What about your daughter? You gotta get her
I'm-
trained.
Alan, I'm fucking kidding. I don't let my kids drink. Are you an idiot?
What the hell,
What are you
Alan?
fucking stupid, Alan? God,
Apparently.
God.
He's mean, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
If I let my kids drink, what would I drink?
That's true.
That's the logic.
I can't
Like,
understand.
fuck, we got a
this.
tap. Go get some goddamn water, kid. You're not drinking my booze. Shit's
How come
expensive.
there's 79 dudes in here and there's only 30 something, 40 likes.
Well, we
I don't
had
get-
81
What?
before you got on, Cobra. I gotta pee.
Hit that like button, guys. It takes a second.
Yeah.
If you're on here, you like it enough to be on here. So just hit the little thumbs up.
Yeah, give it up.
So Cobra, I
Give
was
it up.
talking with the other guys about that thing that we were talking about earlier, and
Yeah.
we'll chat later. I got something sorted out there.
Right on.
Also,
You know that thing.
I was talking about the other
Yeah.
guy about the other thing,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and
we'll talk about that
everybody
later as
thinks you
well.
would be a great referee.
Sure.
Oh,
absolutely.
about the fight. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yes.
100% Cobra should be the ref.
Yeah, I can call it.
I know, you'd be great. You could put a mic on you too.
However you want to dance. The devil knows them all, baby.
Commentary and refereing at the same time.
We could do
Do you
that.
actually know anything about fighting, though, Cobra?
Fuck with me and find out, old boy.
Hey, I'm not trying to fuck with you, Cobra. Like, look, I got put
Yeah, I
in
read
the
a lot.
corner for
I
a
read a lot,
reason.
bud.
I fucked around and found out, and now I wear out knee pads in record timing. But maybe some of the people don't know if you know the rules.
I don't know any rules. That's just a thing. Fuck with me and find out.
Well, you need to know what Pride FC rule set is because that's the rule
I
set
know what
this is
time it is.
contested under.
I know what time it is. I read a lot.
I read a
saw it
lot.
I saw it on the internet. Gotta be true.
Yeah. So the guy was very clear. He wants Pride FC rules because he wants to be able to soccer kick me in the
Bless his
face.
heart. Bless his heart.
What's Pride FC? Is that like?
No,
Fighting
Alan.
championships.
Just wondering.
Come
It was
on.
the Japanese equivalent of the UFC, but
It
the
was the
rules
show my
were a
little
lot
brother
more
was the
frivolous. You
gatekeeper of.
were allowed
Yeah.
to stomp on
I like
people's
them
fucking
better.
faces.
The bare knuckle?
No.
Soccer kicks and head
Same
slap.
gloves, but there was no elbows allowed.
Yeah, on the ground.
No elbows allowed at all. There was no elbow
Correct,
standing
correct,
either because
Correct.
Pride in Japan, they didn't like blood and they
Yeah.
didn't want fights stopped due to cuts.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't allow elbows because they tend to bust you
Yeah.
up. But they
allowed
would let
soccer
you
kicks.
stomp or soccer kick somebody in the face if they're on the ground.
Yeah, because that won't bust you up.
Right. It'll knock you out before it cuts you up.
No.
I mean, a good old stomping, like you'll bleed, but it's all like mostly inside of your head and mouth or whatever. Like your
I've seen
ears
it.
and shit, you know?
I was at a fight once and I saw a guy do a scissor kick and he came down on the guy's fucking head and split him right open.
It's called an axe kick.
Axe kick.
Sorry, axe.
Cobra, you ever met Andy Hoog?
Yeah, Gary introduced me to him.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You know,
Cobra's
pisses
been
me
around the
off when I
block.
talk to Cobra sometime because Andy Hoog is one of the dudes that I would have loved to have met. That dude had an axe kick from hell. And
Legs
he
like tree
avenged
trunks.
every single loss he'd ever gotten. He
Yeah,
had a
he
winning
got legs
record
like
on
tree-
everybody
like
he's ever
tree
fought
trunks.
before he retired or died.
Jackson, did you close the garage? You guys want brownie Sundays?
Speaking of
Brownie
Jackson,
Sundays.
Dude, that sounds so
Mm.
good right now.
Tim Bresnan's shitty son. You kind of
up?
look like Jackson from Bloodsport. Got a bandana you could wear? Drink some beer or something?
I actually do have a Harley Davidson bandana somewhere. You want me?
You
to
got to
take a
go out
brick-
for Halloween as Jackson.
You want me to take a brick and smash it on my face?
You got to take like some kids out trick or treating, just smash bricks on your head every time they knock on the door.
I
Trick or
have
treat,
broken a brick.
smash for
I have
you.
broken a brick. I have done that one time in my life. Broken a brick in my head. Probably why I have problems. But
I tried to do it once, except it wasn't a brick. It was a 4x4, and it failed miserably. And I woke up on the hood of my car.
well, that'll happen.
It
I
would,
didn't get
yeah.
it to crumble. It just kind of broke in half. But it's close enough, right?
You broke it.
Hey, bricks don't hit back. You got to be like water.
What HD do I have? What?
What?
White Wolf.
Oh, Harley Davidson. Talking about, he wants to know what kind of bike you have. If you've got a bandana.
Heritage.
Softail.
It's in pieces right now. So
You ever thought about trying to be like a man?
yeah. You know what's
Maybe
funny?
winning a match?
What?
Maybe win a match or something. Who knows?
Maybe.
Crazy things
No.
happen.
It
He
was
won
funny.
matches. He just didn't win super matches.
I've lost
Well, that's
one,
fucking fantastic.
I
so what
lose
is he,
one fucking match. That's all I'm gonna hear about.
Yes. Dude,
Anyway,
dude, if you got to listen to me beg on you for losing a super match 3 days ago for one night, shut up and eat shit. I'm still listening to a loss over some fucking bullshit 8 years ago to some fucking redheaded Aussie.
Oh, is that Bowen?
And
Is
that
when
wasn't
Bowen
even
kicked
me.
your ass? At the bottom.
Wasn't even me.
that's right. You did lose the phone. That's
No,
right.
it wasn't me. I didn't have a beard. I was sober. Doesn't count.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Although, if you look at it, I bet you I win that rematch because he seems to really fucking suck lately.
I don't know, man.
I would assume you'd win a rematch anyway, just out of pride at that point.
He's scared of me, so he must be scared of you too.
Well, Alan Ford, that's a hell of a thing for you to say to me.
Why?
Well, it makes sense that he's afraid of you. You're Alan Ford from Canada's Wipeout.
Yeah, but you're
I'm some
strong.
drunk on the internet.
Well, okay.
Apparently can't win a match. I'm almost as bad as Cory Bresnan. Which, for
Almost,
anybody
dude.
that doesn't know who that is Tim Bresnan's shitty son.
Hey, shitty Brez. What is that you chewing on? You got worm guts or long cut? Snooze.
I'm trying to quit the cigarettes.
What's that,
Right.
wintergreen?
Put them
Yes,
down.
sir.
Put 'em down,
Copenhagen.
brother.
That's not the snuff, though.
No, it's long cut.
I can't deal with that snuff.
So the best way to take snuff is to literally snort that shit.
It's what I hear.
I'm
And
pro-
I don't want to do that.
I thought it was bullshit for a long time until a foreman of mine, when I started tree work, was like, "Yeah, you snort this." I'm like, "Fuck you! Like, you're lying. You're just trying to get me to do it."
No,
He
that's
takes
what
it-
it's for.
I found that out. He takes this big old like fucking handful, snorts it, and he goes, "I'm like, okay." So I try it. Worst burn of my life, but the best nicotine high I've ever had in my life.
The first time you do it, it's the worst burn. And then you get used to it. But there's no way that's good for you. Like, that'll deviate a septum in a hurry. It has to. You ever watch Inglorious Bastards?
Yep.
So when I saw that, and like, you got Brad Pitt fucking all day, I'm like, is this dude just fucking doing cocaine? Like, is that how the World War worked? Like, we got to deal with Nazis. Let's get high on cocaine and go fucking get some Nazi scalps.
I mean, you might as well.
I wouldn't put it past them for a second that they were doing both. But no, that was explained to me that is snuff.
Yeah.
So I tried snuff and I tried, like, taking a lipper. Man, that shit is in your gums. There's no way you can floss that out. Like, that's fucked. Like, why is it like these silky
It really
little
doesn't-
particles? It's fucked
It
up.
really
You can't
doesn't
chew.
do the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Long cuts for chewing. Snuff is literally for snorting. But where the fuck does it go?
You'd be blowing that stuff out of your nose for a while, I would think.
And I'm
Popping it
supposing into the sinuses. and
Right.
then-
No. Once you get, so your sinus cavity has a mucus membrane around it.
Yeah,
That's very, very absorption heavy. So
Yeah.
snort that in, your sinus cavity fucking absorbs it all. And like immediately you're like, woo,
Yeah.
we got some fucking nicotine now, boys. Then where does it go?
To your
Maybe
brain.
swallow. Maybe it slowly drips. I don't know.
Oh
Your
no.
brain,
Okay,
man.
Cory, you're throwing out the secrets now, talking about some drips.
Not so much anymore, but
Everybody was young at some point. But Seriously,
I'm
how
almost
much
30. I'm getting
snuff
old.
can you possibly do? Like, where the fuck does it go? It doesn't. It's not like all of this solid matter gets absorbed. It's just it takes shit out of it, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
How much snuff can you do in a night before you can't do no more snuff?
Is that a
Probably
metaphor? Or are you
swallowing
being
it.
serious?
No, that's a real question. Now,
I don't know.
when you're chewing, you
Yeah.
can fucking take a big old fucking heater and pack that lip.
Yep.
And as soon as you lose flavor, you can hawk that son bitch out and pack another tin in there. No problem.
Yeah.
Well, what happens if you're trying to go through fucking 4 tins a night with the snuff?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
4 tins a night.
Do you know anybody? Well, you got to ask that dude from the trees there.
I would.
I
but he
want to
lives
know.
in- I would, but he lives in Montana now, so I don't really. have
Oh
his
man,
phone
there's this
number.
thing called Facebook where you can connect with people all over the world, like super fucking quick.
Yeah.
I get it. You're old and you're not real jive with the fucking tech. Man,
Yeah.
I'll get Cobra to explain it to you.
I'm catching up on 30. I'm almost old. I'm
I was
getting
gonna say, are you even 30, Corey?
Nice. Man, I was young once.
It's fucking
One
weird
time.
because I'm like old enough to be Corey's half brother, but with these other dudes on the call, we could both be their kids.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be 28 soon, so
I might actually be Cobra's kid.
I just
Well,
turned 28, Alan.
I'm
Alan
not.
Ford is definitely old enough to be Cobra's dad.
No.
Did you know that
I'm old.
Alan
I'm
turned
old.
87 last week?
no, it's
And he
it's
just
not
married a
till the end of
girl
the
younger
month.
than me.
Yeah,
I made a mistake of getting married once.
me too. I did it
I did
again,
that
but
shit once.
I don't think it's a mistake this time.
Oh, guys,
Oh,
if you only make that mistake once in your life, you're doing pretty good. I mean, like statistically.
I guess. Okay,
Now my-
I'm out.
now my-
I'm taking off, guys.
Alan Ford,
Hey,
before
Alan,
you
good to see
go,
you, man.
I want to know what's next for the Hitman. You had a great showing. Do you have anything else lined up?
I'm trying to think if there's something before October.
We got to talk about October.
Okay.
Not just your match, OVHH, Valley Classic #2, October. Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I know. That's what I said. We got to talk.
Well, hopefully it's not when I'm going to Detroit.
That's why we got to talk.
Ah, okay. Okay, that'll be fun. Let's do it.
So what else is you have in October?
I can't even remember. I can never remember the guy's name. You
Is it
remember it
Joel?
for me.
Hudick with the beard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a match with him. It's supposed to be happening. I don't hear much about it or anything, so I don't know what's going on. But I was confirmed again, so I'm hoping to get into the TAL 3, but I don't know about that yet either.
Corey, you know Joel, right?
Joel Hudick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Joe.
I know the kids.
Yeah,
Him
dude's
and,
badass. Like,
I hear.
I mean,
Definitely
yeah.
a tough
Tell him.
arm wrestler.
I'm actually going to be using him and Quinlan Mendez for my side pressure here in about 3 weeks. I'm going to
Cool.
get on the table in 3 weeks. My arm will be ready to bang.
Well, what do you got coming up,
Alright.
Cobra?
I wasn't going to get into Cobra's next match just yet, but
Oh,
I guess
So,
here we go
Cobra's got a
now.
match too?
Cobra,
I gotta
Yeah.
hear about this.
East versus West 5.
Yeah, November 19th. Yeah.
Oh,
Big Dick
nice.
Pimp is going to throw his gangster down in Turkey.
Who are you pulling?
I can't say his name, so we'll leave that.
Hey, Doug Gilda. It's a dude who, it's like England's calling it an old man's match, a legends match. It's a dude who took a silver medal to me at Worlds in 2000.
Huh.
So have a little rematch and have
You
some
pulled it more
coffee.
than once, though, right, Cobra?
I'm pretty sure. I don't, there are a lot of matches in there, man. I wasn't looking at faces. I was looking at my hand.
Does he have a lot of matches confirmed? Because I was talking to him a while ago too, and I'd like to get back
I
into
think the
that.
card
mix.
is set with like at least 12 matches already.
Oh, really?
He's got a
Shit.
dozen good ones there.
Yeah. The GOAT's headlining again.
Holy. You might as well just move to Turkey.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
some
one
good
day I'll be
matches
good
coming
at it.
up. Engen is doing wonderful things.
Yeah, good stuff.
I can't wait. Super chat from David Tomes. Here, Evan, get Cobra a beer if he ever visits up here.
Appreciate you, David. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
will definitely get Cobra a nice
He'll have
little
a
beer
few.
pint if he ever comes up this way.
Okay, guys, take care. See ya.
Bye,
Yeah,
Alan
that
Ford
was
from
man.
Canada's Wipeout.
Maybe I'll be good enough one day to get to East versus West.
Not after the weekend.
Shut the fuck up, Evan. Okay.
My bad,
As
buddy.
Creamy
My
says,
bad.
there's 10 matches confirmed for that show.
There's only 10. I thought it was a dozen, but
Yeah,
there's some really
it might
good
be,
ones.
It might be 15 before it's
So what
over.
they got going on so far with it?
Got Rhonda Don in the chat. We got Sir Marcus Thompson. The Wolf. What up with you, Wolf?
Cobra,
Yeah,
do you
baby.
know which matches are on the list?
Yeah, it's on Snake Book.
Oh, I know, but I can't pull that up and stay on the
I don't
chat.
know.
That's all.
Monster Michael Todd 3.0 versus the guy that just busted up Todzilla.
Prudnick.
Oh,
Yeah, who you got on that?
Prudnick.
Oh, too early to man. Listen, I'm like just trying to get my hand right. So I'm not, I can't think of nobody else. I'm so selfish right now. I'm
I'd put
not
money
trying
on
to put
Prudnick.
that shit to bed. It's been, listen, in the last 3 weeks, I put in more arm wrestling thought process and like getting this hand ready than I have in the last 20 years. So I'm just like on slow motion right now. Just gonna.
You got a Canada trip planned here to get ready?
Huh?
You got a Canada trip planned to get ready for this or what?
Right now, I'm traveling to every corner of the world right inside my mind. So
Man,
I'm
you
just
got to
trying.
get up here,
I
get
gotta
some
get this
training
hand
with
right.
me and Devin and Uncle John.
Yeah, when I get this hand right, we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna talk no shit right now. I never was a shit talker.
Man,
But
anytime you go get your egg sandwich, just stop in. We can work out.
I could do that. I
Yeah.
could do that. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, y'all just bring the table over to your mom's crib, and I'll meet you on the back patio because I don't want you motherfuckers inside the house. All right.
Trust me. I accidentally let myself in and I heard the squeals and I don't want to hear that shit again. I love my mama. That was terrible.
Hey man, your mom got the prettiest feet.
I'm actually going to send you a picture of my mom and you might stop talking like this one day. She looks like me, except she has a bigger beard and smaller boobs.
It makes a better egg sandwich.
I bet you she's a nice lady.
She's wonderful. She's sweet.
Delicious sandwiches. I still have buddies from high school and they would come in and they would have like on pizza day, their mom sends them with money and my mom sends me with a bologna sandwich. They're like, I'll buy some pizza if I could trade the pizza for your mom's sandwiches. Apparently, I didn't know that was code for the banging my mom back then. Fuck.
It wasn't about the bang. It was, most of the cats was just interested in her mouthpiece.
Yeah, we're getting a little fired out, Cobra. But I do like the match you got coming up. Sorry, I'm still a little pissed off at this nun, you fucking idiot. So I'm having a hard time dealing with the comments tonight.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You want to ref that match or what?
Yeah, I'm sure we can negotiate something. Send me a proposal. I'll run it past management.
Yeah, we'll get talking about that for sure. So you've got nothing on the go. You, Cobra, have East versus West 5, big comeback match on the go. And although neither of you give two fucks about what I got on the go, I'm going to tell you right now anyways.
What you got on the go, motherfucker, is you better get your ass out on the stroll and get me some money.
I don't got time right now, Cobra. I actually have a really busy schedule, but I will make it up over the winter months. I don't mind the cold.
Now, you're supposed to be a professional belly woman, huh? Do your job.
I've got lots of talents. That's why you still employ me, even though I slack off. So, in like September, the end of September, Wasaga Beach, the Nick Mantis fucking event, I get to arm wrestle Crazy fucking George.
And now you're going to win.
So it's
No.
gonna, it's gonna,
No.
he gonna do to you what Bowen did, but easier.
No. No. There is no way there is a 3-2 finish with me and George. Oh, but easier. Okay, yeah. If I get one round out of George that my hand goes up, that's a goddamn win. I don't give two fucks what anybody says. If I get the first round, I might walk away and say, fuck it, I'm out.
Probably a good idea.
It's fucking Crazy George. But that's awesome. There is not a whole lot of dudes that get to say they got to have a super match with Crazy George. And I very much am happy to have my name on that list. That's like one of those dream matches that I in no way do I deserve to be a part of. You know, it's fucking Crazy George. So I'm definitely going to take that whooping on that one. Now, I'm a train to not take the whooping, but realistically, it's fucking George. I don't care if he's 100. It's going to happen. Same day, though, left-handed, I got Tyler Bolson.
Oh, you're fucked in both matches. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's not an unrealistic outcome. But I am bigger than Tyler. Realistically, I should be the betting favorite, but that doesn't mean I'm going to walk through the dude. He is one of very few people that I have that respect level for in Ontario for his arm wrestling ability. That dude's left arm is fucking seriously legit. And I think that motherfucker needs to start going stateside and going for big matches. Like, I want to see him jump right into it with like Talbot. You know, dude, I'm not kidding. Like, he is uncontested at 220 in Canada. There's nobody. And he just moved up from 198. He's not even a 220 guy. He's like 212 or 214. He just didn't feel like cutting because he wanted a harder time. He wanted to see what's up. So he just goes up to 220 and dusts everybody easily. The dude, left hand, is fucking legit. I want to see him pull some Americans. There's a lot more interesting matches for him stateside, but he doesn't like to travel. But now that he moved up in the rankings, there's me, there's Mulvihill, me, and then a couple other guys. But we want to see where he fits on that 242 class now. That's how the rankings are in Canada. There is no 220, just 198, 242. So,
hey, Cory, what is that? An egg salad sandwich or artichoke dip?
This is tuna salad.
Tuna salad, okay.
oh, my mama makes a good tuna salad too.
Not as good as them fucking egg sandwiches, son.
I know, fucking.
When she wakes me up and that sandwich is coming. Mm-mm-mm.
Do you get yours with the green onion or without?
Huh?
Do you get your egg salad with the green onion or without?
Vidalia onions and cheese.
No, I hate the onions in there. Fuck. It's your fault I didn't get the sandwiches I like. All right. Tyler Bolson, me and him left-handed at the Wasaga Beach Nick Magnus Classic. That's going to be, that's for the top guy in Ontario at our weight class. And then from there, I go into some rest and recovery training right into November's match in Texas against Tucker Keating, where I then get to punch Nanya in the face with Cobra Rhodes refereeing. And now here's the fun one. Right after that, in January, I get to go hang out with Marcus Thompson and fuck up Paul Maiden.
I love it. You got a fucking quite the schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, well, 2 months is like a really good timeline, I think. Every 2 months, I get something else. You stay busy, you stay focused, you stay training. It's, you know, compete, recover, build, rest, compete. It's constant. There's no time to get lazy when you're on this every 2 month schedule. So I like it. But after January, Cobra, I'll dust off them knee pads, get back to work for you.
Atta girl.
Now, Paul Maiden, how
Iron
fun
Paul
is
Maiden.
that match?
Iron Paul Maiden is gonna bust you open, son.
Well, he did promise to stab me.
It's very possible.
Yeah, I
Or
know. I
or
know.
some of his hooligans might.
I know. Fuck. But my wife and I are getting to go to Ireland, which just seems like such an awesome place to go.
Yeah, she's
whatever,
the only one
man.
she's the only one that gets to leave Ireland now.
Whatever. As long as it's just some stitches, I'll be okay. We're
She
good.
gets to go home.
Like, we gotta fucking let the guy know that, like, hey, stabbing me is one thing. Cool. I mean, we can still be friends after, but you can't like stab me a whole lot. Like, I still want to come home. I do have kids. You know? They'll be sad and they'll miss me. I'm gonna get my kids
No, they
to
won't.
send video messages to Paul Maiden saying, please don't stab my dad too many times.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Cobra, you better be a good grandpa.
Oh, I'll be all that. Yes, sir.
So what are you doing to get ready for your ship?
I'm just waking up my hand right now, hand and forearm.
Now, when you say waking up my hand, like, what are you doing? Are you on the table or just like doing some gym lifts?
I won't get on an arm wrestling table for another 3 weeks. And I've been at this for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, listen, I know how to arm wrestle.
I know you do.
I'm just not strong enough to arm wrestle, so I'm getting myself in condition for the collision that I'm about to inflict.
So why don't you get like some, young dudes that are just learning and like get on there, teach them the motions and just get your hand remembering on the table.
My hand does remember. I'm just
Well,
making.
then why does it suck still?
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
I'm just saying, for me, I would like to get a lot of table,
I'll get my table time. When I get on the table, I'll still have almost 3 months before the event. I got plenty of time, so I'm not worried. I'm trying to catch lightning in a bottle, bro. I'm not rushing through it. I don't run down the hill and hit one of them. I walk down it and hit all of them.
Yeah, but look, I get what you're saying. Just
All right, then.
For me, I like the idea of getting on the table and getting that work in and like being very, very arm wrestling specific.
Yeah, brother,
I'm not saying grab onto some fucking monster at a tournament that wants to rip your shit apart. Or like, is it hard to find training partners that want to exercise with each other? Like,
is it? No. I'm the training partner that's hard to get together with because I'm not ready to arm wrestle yet. I'm not ready to arm wrestle now.
You're not asking to arm wrestle right now.
No.
Now, Jerry and Cobra are very, very different arm wrestlers. I picked Jerry to win the match when everybody's like, oh, fucking ring rust, all this bullshit. I think ring rust would be far more likely in the case of Cobra Rhodes than it would be Jerry Cataract based on styles. Cobra, Marcus Thompson just hopped in here with a massive super chat for 100 euros. Cobra is coming as well in January. You can definitely be the ref for that one. Paul versus Evan will break the internet, boys.
I want to come to Ireland.
Appreciate your support, brother.
Marcus Thompson.
Gangster.
He might actually be a real gangster. I don't know what the fuck that guy does, but
The fuck he ain't.
Makes more fucking money than I do. Fuck.
he spends more fucking money than I make.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And that was when I had a good job.
Money slam, baby, money slam. I'm gonna grab a little
Fuck,
Russian
Marcus is
water.
a gangster. Now, the way that Marcus treats everybody so well, I'm almost wanting to change the rules of our little fisticuff endeavor to be exactly what he does. I am A-okay with getting fucked up
Hey,
by a dude that's actually
all
legit.
that's gonna do is make you sore, son.
I'm aware. But as long as that dude keeps doing what he's doing, I'm gonna take it for the team, boys. Now, Marcus did say he was thinking about coming to Canada and help me get ready for this fucking Nanya event. I don't know if he's serious about that, but if he is, I'm in. Maybe little judo toss might come in handy to punch this dude's face in. Although apparently, as far as the Google says, that Marcus Thompson guy had some serious kickboxing too, which I could also make use of for a sparring partner getting ready for this Nanya fuck. So Marcus, you let me know. You want to get over here, help me get ready for this Nanya prick or what? We don't want to lose Cory that money.
Listen, I wouldn't mind losing the money to anyone but Nunya. If I have to hand that over to him, do you know how mad I'm gonna be?
Cory,
What?
just fight him for it.
I mean, easy enough. But
Yeah, you're a Bresnan.
Or you
You
just
are,
be like,
bro.
look, motherfucker, I'm like Robert Kelly and I don't pay my bets.
Tap
no,
that
see,
jaw.
I'm not like that. I'm not doing that.
Well, he's the arm wrestling uncensored guy.
Yeah.
You should understand.
Hey, speaking of tapping jaws, did you see the scrap Saturday night, the UFC event when Kamara Usman's brother Muhammad, I think he fought.
Oh, his big brother.
Yeah, dude. This dude dropped his opponent with a left hook. He was off center line. His footwork was horrible, but he touched this guy and put him to sleep with a left hook. I've never seen a guy get hit so hard with such poor technique. That dude is powerful.
Like worse than whenever fucking Ngannou hit over him with that left.
No, nothing's that bad. Nothing's that bad.
This motherfucker, that was rough.
Yeah,
I thought his neck was snapped the way that thing hit his
nothing's that
You ever see a guy look at his fucking own chest from underneath his nutsack?
Yeah,
Like
right.
that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cartoonish.
Man, when they
Yeah,
make cartoons that have shit like that happen,
Yeah.
you're like, that's why I can't watch this shit. It's just not realistic. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then you see that shit in real life. What the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Hey, I'll tell you what, I don't even know what weight class that was, but that dude, I don't ever want him to touch my jaw.
That was heavyweight, yeah.
Is he a heavyweight? Boy, he's a short heavyweight.
Yeah.
No?
Usman's older brother?
Yeah.
No, that's a full-size heavyweight.
Is he? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's thick. He's yeah.
What is he, 6'3"?
I just saw a super busy Saturday. I just saw bits of it.
I didn't even get to see the fight. I didn't even get to see the East versus West card.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
That was a pretty good one.
Shadada went undefeated.
I saw a lot of clips, but I didn't get to actually watch full.
Well, you can see
he's
him
6'4".
now.
Sorry, he's not 6'3", he's 6'4".
You can see him now. England is releasing them.
I will watch them, but it's tough. Like I don't have a lot of time, and I only have my kids half the time, right? So on kids weeks,
Yeah,
I tend to play a whole lot of video games that I can't stand because that's what they want to do, you know.
I can't play these new games. I can play Wii. I like Wii Golf, Wii Resort. I like to play golf on that. And I like the 100-pin bowling.
where you get to stand up and fucking actually
Yeah.
move and do shit. It's fun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I love that shit. And
And get
listen,
that Wii Fit, that board.
don't even need it. Just the Wii Resort's cool enough because the table tennis, if you want to cut weight,
You want to fuck with something real fun? Get this Oculus system. It's like $200.
No, I said no.
Listen, there is it's a fight game. Where you're sparring against people, and it's like all stand up sparring, but you got to move because these motherfuckers will work you. And 15 minutes of that, and you are fucking gassed. Like, you want some cardio that's fun? Get this Oculus bullshit for $200. You can exhaust yourself and enjoy doing it. And you got to sit down, take your shit off, and be like, oh, fuck. I can't
Honestly,
wait till I get a little bit of energy back because I want to do this again. It's fun.
I keep seeing it on like Facebook, the horror video games on the Oculus. That shit just it does look entertaining, but I don't know yet.
Okay, we're gonna get right back into that shit because I want to talk about this. But Ron the Dawn in here with a big old fat ass super chat.
Oh, the best arm wrestler on the planet right there.
He is. So like that's why I gotta cut you off. I think Marcus going to have to get some of those famous egg sandwiches for all his contributions. Really? You put out that kind of money to talk about Marcus fucking my mother? What the fuck? For $50, I'm gonna let Marcus hook up with my mother though. Cobra, you and Marcus might have to fight about it.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Like not at the same time though, guys.
No,
Sharing
man.
Like we're gonna schedule or something because
It's all
fuck,
good.
that's getting rough. So
I'll be in the backyard by the pool, man, counting that money.
she does have a pool. She's actually giving me her old pool because
I
she
know.
got a new one.
I know.
I know you know. You don't gotta tell people that though. Like fuck, man. Anyways, so the PS4 VR that I got, there's some like really cool shit. Like Resident Evil on that shit is creepy when these fucking zombie bitches start trying to eat your shit while you're tied up, and it's fucked up. I take videos of like the family playing it because they're just freaking the fuck out because it's fucking trippy. But this Oculus, this fight game, I'm telling you, man, you get some fucking cardio in. You are breathing heavy like a motherfucker in 10 minutes. Like 15 minutes, you got to take the shit off and sit down. You are exhausted.
Nice. You can cut weight in that shit.
But it's, yeah, you want to put the bags on, put the headset on, get in there. Oh, fuck yeah. But it's fun as fuck. And you're sitting there exhausted, can't fucking breathe. Like, fuck, as soon as I get some wind back, I'm going to try to fight another motherfucker.
Hit pause.
Oh, man, it's awesome. Anybody that has never tried that shit, there's got to be a place in town where you can go try that shit out. I mean, I live in a little shithole town of like 12,000 fucking people, and we've got a fucking VR video game fucking arcade thing.
I've actually never heard of that. So
The Oculus?
no, a VR arcade. I've never heard of Oculus, but
You don't like ever try to look for it though.
no, you're right. I never looked for it, so I might have passed one. Just never known.
Man, fucking Google that shit like right now on your phone on the side screen. See if there's a VR arcade in town. There has to be, man, because that shit's fucked up. Go try it, and if you enjoy it, maybe you wouldn't lose to Austin Jaggers if you had a little bit of cardio because you were doing some fighting. And you're not getting punched in the face while you're fighting these dudes, so it's win-win.
Fucking
Don't blame me, man. Don't hate the player. Hate Cobra. Cobra's a motherfucker. Fuck that guy. Just talk some shit on him while he's gone.
I like Cobra. I'm not gonna do it.
I like Cobra too. Talk some shit anyways. I like Austin. I talk shit on him. Fuck, I like you. I'll talk shit on you the whole night.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I give you that.
Well, at least tell me that you think Cobra's going to get fucked up because he hasn't arm wrestled in 30 years.
It might be rough for him because he hasn't arm wrestled in a while.
That's close enough because the literal translation is he's going to get fucked up because he hasn't arm wrestled in a while.
Nope. Nope. I said no.
But it
Yeah,
is real.
but are you going to tell him no?
I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna say no at the bottom. If it comes to it, I'm gonna say no at the bottom. I'm gonna try
Okay, so we may actually shut this stream down early so we can send everybody over to Brandon Allen's channel because your dad, you know, the Bresnan that actually wins.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, I know. Because I made that happen. It's okay.
Well, I mean,
How long are they gonna be on? Because I was gonna go on and do some curls.
I think they're on for like another 45 minutes or something. And I'd like to go watch a little bit of that.
Yeah, let's do
And get some trolling done in the chat, you know?
Yeah, let's do it.
And by the way, they got to
send 86 fucking viewers over to check that shit out. I mean, let me actually check it out right now.
I'll go tomorrow night. Let's go jump on Tim's.
Well, I'm just checking out where they're at right now before we all go. Can somebody get the link though into the chat? Because can't end the show without having a link for them to get to. That's rude, right?
What?
You don't just end the show saying, "Hey, go check that shit out."
Yeah.
And then not even give a link.
What's the name of the stage?
Yeah, there's only like 26 people watching right now, and we got Tim Bresnan live on Brandon Allen's channel. It's actually offensive that there's more people watching my drunk ass, but you two fucking knuckleheads. We got you just lost Cobra, who hasn't won a match in 7 fucking years, and then we got Tim Bresnan, and there were Brandon Allen, and ain't nobody over there giving support.
Look at it.
I'm surprised.
Don't give me that shit. You love your daddy.
Yeah, I see enough of him though.
Or maybe you don't because you're the shitty son. I don't know.
Listen, I love my father, but I see enough of him.
I love your father too, but I love Brandon Allen, and it just seems like a fun conversation to watch.
Do we have the link up?
Yeah, we got the link in the chat.
Okay, excellent.
And Cobra, you're going live right after they're done?
No. I just won't go live today. I'll go live tomorrow, or will I be stepping on someone's toes?
Wednesday night, I mean, there's always somebody on live, but it's not my toes.
I'm going on at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night then.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what I'm doing.
I should just be getting home from practice about then. I'll tune in and watch.
Yeah, come on. Maybe I'll figure out this Zoom thing and send an invite.
And during the day, I'm free to like hop on a call and like try to sort that shit with you.
Let's talk about that. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about that.
Not right now, though.
They were going to talk about.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll get that shit sorted out. I want to go over and watch that shit.
Yes, sir.
I love both those guys. And seriously, anybody that's not subscribed to either Tim Bresnan's channel, Cobra Rhodes' channel, or Brandon Allen's channel, get your shit together. These are like some of the only dudes I watch. Them, Ozzy, and Uncle John. Like, that's where I get my arm wrestling news.
If I ever make a YouTube, you watch mine?
Peace.
Of course I will. Of course I will. Man, and I will even advertise your channel on my show, even though nobody watches this bullshit either.
Hey.
But you'll get at least 2 or 3 guys from me. I promise you that. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Marcus, you and I need to talk, set this shit up. Everybody else, let's fuck off over to Brandon Allen's and watch that shit. Later, guys. Cory.
What's up?
Seriously.